Well, you know, I figured it was gonna happen. Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid, man. And we gotta talk about the recap of the release of the Travis Scott Black Phantom. Now, there was report that this is the most highest stock numbers of any Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows, which it seemed like it was. It seemed like it was. I'm not sure how much the Travis Scott site had, but definitely on sneakers, they reported this morning it was about around like 89,000 pairs stock on sneakers app alone. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot to probably, you know, like compared to like say Lost and Founds, Cherry 11, stuff like that. But for a Travis Scott release, that's actually a decent amount. Looks of it, it looked like it was a decent amount of people that actually did hit. But again, same story. The bots did end up cooking this release. I don't know what Nike needs to do. It's getting kind of crazy lately. Like, if it's a release that has, like, you know, that's hyped up, that's gonna be, bots gonna cook. Lost and Founds, Alma Meniere's, what else? Orange Lobsters, stuff like that. You know, bots just end up cooking. They've been killing the Nike sneakers app and for the past few releases. Like, bots been killing the Nike app lately. And Nike put out that statement that they're trying to stop botting. I don't know how they're gonna do it. They say they have their bot control, but there's just no way. Bots are still killing it. They killed the whole freaking Travis Scott release. I saw a couple, you know, some botters, like the success rate in their Discord was crazy. Like, it looked like a lot of people end up cooking it. It looked like a lot of botters cooked in some of those Discords. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a botter myself. I don't have time for that. I don't know how to do that. I'm not that smart. And like I said, I know that a lot of botters out there, and bot people, man, they're pretty smart. You know, they're usually 2 steps ahead of Nike before Nike can finally fix it. And then to say that I'm complaining about the release, you know, it does kind of suck that it didn't seem like it went to a lot of manual users' hands. I'm still looking for a size 9, 9.5, guys. Okay, so, but then again, if you look back at it, you know, I'm trying to look at it as like a regular consumer, not like an influencer that does sneakers for, you know, every day. Is that as a regular consumer, people, I know it's Travis Scott and all, but do people really need an all black Air Jordan 1 low? Do people really care for it, you know? Because in my opinion, this release, it didn't feel as hyped up as before in the past few Travis Scott releases. You know, trust me, I've been through a lot of Travis Scott releases, you know. I mean, especially with the OGs, the fragments, and also the reverse mochas. Now, don't get me wrong, these were all hyped up crazy. And even the black ones was pretty hyped up. But it didn't seem as hyped up, I want to say. Not sure what it was. Maybe because, you know, again, maybe it was an all black Air Jordan 1. Not many people really care for it. Or maybe a lot of people just like, yo, we already got so many Air Jordan 1 low Travis Scotts. Do we really need another pair and pay $1,000? Look at it. Like, are people really going to pay $1,000 for an all black Travis Scott Air Jordan low? I'm sure there will be, but majority of people, I think a lot of people will end up just like, I don't really need it. I'm not trying to say this because I'm salty and I took a L, and I know you guys gonna be in the comments, oh, you're crying again. No, guys, I'm just telling you the experience. I'm just telling you guys how it is, all right? I'm trying to be serious. Like, the reverse mochas, when these came out early this year, the release on these things were crazy. The hype was insane. People were camping out online for days. But for me, you know, I'm a Travis Scott hype beast. I can admit that. And do I really need this black, you know, the black Phantoms in my collection? I mean, I do have all 3 of them already. But like, I mean, I do need it for content and all. But, you know, if I was a regular consumer, I probably wouldn't. But since, you know, it is my job and I am a hype beast about it, I kind of do want to get it. But man, I'm not paying $1,000 for these, you know. Maybe $900, you know. That's where I think it's gonna settle out, you know. Okay, anyone out there, if you guys really want these things, be a little patient, okay? Because I don't think these things are gonna hold up because right now they're around like 1,000, 1,200. Some resellers taxing crazy on these things. I don't think these things are gonna hold up. Especially like if you look at it, all right. If you look at it, some people's taxing like $1,200 or something crazy. Reverse mochas are settling at about $1,200. You can maybe, you know, talk someone down at a sneaker event to like $1,000, $1,100 or something like that. And same goes with like, you know, reverse smoke. You know, the first one, the OGs, these things are going touching like 16. These are touching like 14, 15, and the reverse are 12. Now the black ones, like I said, it's the most stock. It's the all black Air Jordan 1 low. I just can't see it being over 1,000 in my opinion. In the hype, I feel like it wasn't there. So, not trying to say I'm being salty and I'm trying to manipulate the market, because I really don't have that power. I don't know why you guys say that. I'm just telling you my personal opinion. In a couple weeks from now, when people forget about it, and people don't have money to spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes, especially on the Air Jordan 1 low, I think the Black Phantoms are going to settle around 800 to 900. Dare I even say smaller sizes could even touch 700. Like 750s, right? Maybe like mid 700s, high 700s. Possible. Very possible. Most likely not, because I think resellers are going to hold up on these things, and not a lot of manual users did touch them. So I just don't think these things are going to hold up over $1,000. If you paid $1,000 plus, you overpaid. There's still a small chance out there, very small chance, guys. So from what I'm hearing, there were some shipping delays because these were supposed to be at some tier 0. So there's going to be more pairs on the market. Tier 0s are supposed to get the Travis Scott lows, the Black Phantoms. But I'm hearing that Nike's shipping delay happened to a lot of these stores, but Nike went ahead and released on their site anyways. So that's what we were hearing about. Earlier, you guys heard about this week that we were supposed to get like these things pushed back and stuff like that. But I think Nike went ahead and was like, you know what, it's holiday season, bring it all out. It's fourth quarter, we need to go ahead and bring it out. But a lot of stores, or a lot of tier 0 stores that I've heard of and that I know that usually get Travis Scott's, haven't got their pairs in yet. So there are some pairs out there still. Now, like I said, small chance, very small chance out there, but it's a possibility. Only Sneakers released them today in Travis Scott. And Travis Scott's site, that's another story we could talk about. I saw some W's. It was very little though. It was very little, especially on men's sizes. I saw a lot of people got W's on the kid sizes, but again, that site got bought out too. That site did pretty good on the raffle, because for the first few minutes, because bots couldn't get in right away. Because, like, you know, I think they changed it up or something like that, maybe with the address and stuff, because it felt a little different the way how they did the raffle on the Travis Scott site. But they had it up for over an hour, and once botters was able to like update their bots on the Travis Scott site, then botters put in like over like I think one person I saw put in like over 800 entries. So yeah, botters cooked on that one too as well. Again, man, it's just crazy. I don't know what to do. It's the game that we play right now is definitely not fair. You know, I hear the complaining, I see it. You know, I accept my fate. I took in some good W's and I've taken some good L's too. So I can't really complain. You know, this year I was able to get Alma Year 4s and Lost and Founds for retail. So I got a personal size for retail and Alma Year's personal size. And that, man, it's been rough, man. It's been rough these past few releases. I hope Nike in 2023 can figure this out. So a lot of us manual users can have a fair chance. That's all I ask. It's just a fair chance, you know? Next year, we're supposed to get another Air Jordan 1 low, the olives, which is a women's pair. I think that might be hyped up. My wife already said, I was like, honey, I can get you these. And she's like, nah, I want the reverse mochas instead. And I was like, those are like way more. So, but again, I would like to have it for the collection and all that, you know? But just that, again, for anyone out there, you know, if you guys are on the fence, and if you're trying to think like you need to spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes, $900 to $1,000 is a lot of money for a pair of shoes. And I get it, it's a Travis Scott, it's a hyped up and stuff like that. But if we were to compare to the black ones to the past few releases, do you think is that much better? To be honest, you know, that's all I'm saying. In fact, I have worn all of my Travis Scott lows. I know that for a fact. Shouts to Drip Grip again. But we'll see what happens, because you know, the rumors is this is supposedly after the olives, it's gonna be the last Jordan 1 Travis Scott to come out. So I think he's gonna work on other things. I did hear that we might get like a Travis Scott 7 or some of that. We'll have to wait and see, guys. And I think, you know, we end the year with the banger on the Travis Scott Black Phantoms, because this was the, you know, past few releases. That's another thing too. It's been kind of clustered with all these releases. Like Lost and Founds is still hyped up. Alma Year 4s. We had DJ Khaled's. We had Orange Lobsters. We had Cherry 11s. I'm trying to think what else, man. We had so much shoes back to back to back, And now we have the Travis Scotts. There's like 6 releases in a row. And for these things to stay at 1,000, I really can't see it. But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe they will. Shoot. Maybe they'll be the highest Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 and low out there, huh? Maybe I'm completely wrong. And these things will go over top the OGs, right? So we'll have to wait and see. You guys let me know what you guys think, man. Anyway, guys, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. This weekend, I will see you guys in St. Louis at the Greater Sneaker Society on Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm flying to Miami for the Sneaker Swap 365. So I'll be at 2 events this weekend, guys. Hope to see you guys there. Should be a good time. Have a table. I might be doing some cash outs too as well. So make sure you guys pull up, get your tickets, get your tables. See you guys there. Anyway, guys, just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at DrummerChris on IG, Sunshine on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. And I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm DrummerChris. Peace.